It is important in pharmacy work to be able to recognize Roman numerals as well as understand the rules for how they are displayed. Although most Roman numerals used in pharmacy are not very complicated, it is a good idea to know at least the symbols that you see on the board when it comes to pharmacy work. The rules for reading Roman numerals are as follows. Numerals are read from left to right in groups of 2 and 3. No more than 3 of the same character can be placed consecutively. If the second of the two numerals is greater than the first, then the numerals are subtracted. However, if the second numeral is equal or less than the first, then the numerals are added. In this example, the two Roman numerals are equal to each other, each character representing the number 1. Therefore, they are added together to represent the number 2. In this example, the 3 Roman numerals are also equal and the same. Therefore, they are added together. Each of these Roman numerals represents the number 1. Therefore, when added together, they represent the number 3. Now, because Roman numerals can only be written with the same character only up to 3 times in a row, you cannot use the same character of I to represent 4 by placing it 4 times. Instead, you will have to use the Roman numeral for 1 and the Roman numeral for 5. And in this position, you see that the first Roman numeral, which is 1, or represents 1, is less than the Roman numeral for 5. Therefore, you subtract the 1 from the 5, and that's how you get 4. In order to represent the number 6, you will need the Roman numeral for 5 as well as the Roman numeral for 1. However, this time, the Roman numeral for 5 will be placed first because it is larger than the Roman numeral for 1, allowing you to add the two together to create 6. And then the pattern will follow, where to create 7, you would use the Roman numeral for 5 and then 2 Roman numerals for 1. Once you've reached 8, you cannot use another of the same character. So you cannot have a V followed by 4 I's. Instead, you will now have to use the Roman numeral for 10 as well as the Roman numeral for 1, placing the Roman numeral for 1 first so that you can subtract it from the 10 to equal to 9. An additional character within pharmacy that you need to be able to recognize would be SS, and that represents half or 1/2 or 0.5. This is used a lot when you have tablets that can be cut in half for the patient, or even prescriptions written for half a tablet. So it is important that you understand this concept. When you have a Roman numeral 1 in front of SS, that means 1 and 1/2. So in the event that a prescription is written for 1 and 1/2 tablets, it would be written ISS. In pharmacy, these are generally the extent to which you would be using Roman numerals or have to recognize Roman numerals. Be aware when you see these on prescriptions, what they actually represent, as sometimes they even represent numbers in Roman numeral form on tablet bottles or just drug information.